Hi there, and welcome to Let's Wrap This Up with Christy. That's me. I hope you liked today's wrap. I just fiddled around with it the other day. It means a lot to me. It's called a double veil with a sash. So, okay, so I've started here with my hair in a bun. The first item we're going to be using today is a Wrapunzel Cloud9 shaper, and it is half stuffed. I have pulled about half of the stuffing out of this because my head is a little bit larger and I don't need all that with my bun, which is actually starting to come out now. So the Cloud9 has a little bit more grip in the front. As you can see, that much grip in the front and only this much grip in the back. So I'm going to be putting it on the right way. Sometimes if you want more volume, you can turn it around and have the back in the front. But today I don't want that. It will be competing with the next item. So the next item is also a shaper, and it is from Wrapunzel. And this is a MiniBobo, and it is designed to be worn back on your head. So you put it on. These both have non-slip stretch velvet bands on them. The MiniBobo is actually entirely the non-slip velvet, and it then has nice woven ties, because this one can fit any size head. You can tie it with, you can see I have just done a single over under tie, and I'm going to be bringing it around. But if you wanted to leave those in the back, you could actually just do that and tie a double bow. But I usually bring mine up and around, and you see there are two ribs in here, and they're just stuffed, so they're soft. But there is a spot right here where I like to leave my tie ribbons so that they don't get in the way, and then they stay a little bit more snug. So I tie it once, and then I take the ends and I wrap them in underneath the ties when they came up. So there, now I have my Cloud9 shaper and my MiniBobo, which will give me a little bit of height. I don't usually like a lot of height, but this one works well. It works very well for the veil styles. So first item now is I have an olive green pashmina, solid pashmina. This is not a heavyweight. It is a lightweight. And I don't believe this is an actual pashmina. I think this is actually possibly just an acrylic pashmina imitation, but it works well. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold just a little bit over so that I have a nice crisp clean edge. And I'm going to keep, there's the middle fold here. I'm going to put that right here. And I'm just going to bring that in over and down right there. And I will tie this. So I'm going to gather up that, and I'm going to tie this right here at the back of my head. I hope you can see the tying. So now I have fairly even ends, and that's going to help because this is actually a double veil. So I am going to take one edge. I usually start with my right edge, and I'm just going to take this and bring it on. Let this part stay in the back. This part is going to come around, and I'm going to bring it down here, and I'll probably just leave that, and I'm going to tuck a little bit of it in here, if you can see, underneath this edge right here, and that'll just keep things in place. It's not going to be showing, and you won't see it. So now I'm going to come back to my left side, and I'm going to take the front edge, and I'm going to do the same thing. So this one is going to come up and over. So the majority is going to go in the back, and this edge is going to come up and come around, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. that I did with the other side. And I'm going to tuck it in underneath, and I'm going to be careful that I don't get it under any of those non-slip bands, because if you do, then that will actually cause them to slip a little bit. So now I have all of this in the back. I'll show it to you later as part of my veil. So it acts more like hair. And I think I am actually going to take this and do a little bit more so that it looks more like hair. Just tuck a little bit more in there like that, because I didn't actually want that fringe there. So now it will look just more like hair. So now I'm going to take, this is a apricot colored shimmery scarf. You can see it's beautiful shimmer, and it is very loose weave. You can see how loose that is. The tassels on it are very fun. This is from Wrapunzel. The style is called Shimmery, and I'm just going to take this and fold it a couple times from end lengthwise so that I have a narrower band, because I'm making a sash. So you can see I've got just that much. And the biggest fold is going to go toward my face. So I have, the ends are fairly even, but I'm going to want to tie it over here. So that means that the center is going to go more here. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to go around and cross them underneath the veil, if you can see this here. Just cross them. They don't have to be tied under there. And I'm going to bring this up and over. And it looks like it's a little bit too even here in the front of my head, and I don't want that. So I'm going to loosen this up a little bit just by putting my fingers underneath it. And then I'm going to rotate it. It's easy. You can fix things on the fly. So that looks more about how like I want it. So I'm going to take this one, the back one, and I'm going to do what is called a beginner's luck. So you're holding the one that just came over your head with your right hand, the one that crosses in front of your body. Your other hand is coming up from behind with the other one. You're going to make a pocket, you put your fingers through and pull it up. Now, we are not done yet. We are going to take this end that just went through, and we're going to take it through again. So we're going to pop it through the back, and then we're going to leave that like that, and you've got that beautiful little knot there. And then the final decoration, my great-grandmother's pin. I love it. She hasn't been around for many, many years, but this last Christmas, my mother sent me my great-grandmother's jewelry, and I love it. So wearing accessories that come from family members who are no longer here just makes your wrap so special. So we're going to get this latched. There we go. And there we have it. And that's it. Thanks for wrapping with me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time on Let's Wrap This Up.